My name's Dallas Jones, and I should share with you that after I left the position as executive director with Arston and RPP, I came on board with Ecosense because I believe in the products. The sensor itself, the first time I saw it, just blew me away. To be able to have a sensor that can collect 30 counts per hour per picocurie per liter at such an affordable price is just a phenomenal accomplishment. And I wanted to be a part of the organization, and that's why I'm here. I firmly believe in the products and all the things that we're doing. And we're a young company, so we take a lot of pride in being able to listen to folks like you. So thank you for taking the time to join us. And we've got some things we think are worth sharing and hopefully worth your time and effort to share as well with your customers. And that's what Referral Club's all about. So let me move a couple little things out of the way here, and we'll get into the slides. So, well, this is the EcoCube, and I just want to take a minute. Most of you have probably already gotten familiar with the EcoCube. The EcoCube has the same 30 count per hour per picocurie per liter sensor that our Radon I Pro has. And this is a homeowner device. And you can see there on the right that there's a smartphone app that connects to the little cube via Bluetooth, and you connect all of that to your Wi-Fi, and you can monitor your radon concentrations from anywhere as long as the device is still connected. And if you look over on the image of the dashboard there of the phone app, you'll see down at the bottom there's a day, week, and a month, and a year. So up at the top you see the current radon concentration, and then down at the bottom you can see that it's set right now. It's looking at what the week average was, which is 3.4. And you get all the trend charts. So you can see what's going on from 1 hour to the next. And these are real valid hourly readings, unlike other sensors out there. And I'm talking about professional sensors out there that are not able to give you really valid hourly readings because their detector efficiency is somewhere, in the 2.7 or 3.7 counts per hour for every picocurie per liter. They just don't collect enough counts. They're counting radioactivity, in this case, ionization, and they just can't sense enough to have any in an hour's time to the point that they can have a number that they report with certainty. So you can see that with 30 counts per hour per picocurie per liter, we're getting 120 radioactive events recorded at 4 picocuries per liter. If you're only getting, say, 3 counts per hour per picocurie per liter, you'd get 12. Okay, at 4 picocuries per liter. So this is random counting. Radiation is random. So if you get a few less or a few more, you can see that error bar gets really big. But when you get as many as we get in an hour's time, then that error bar stays small. So our hourly numbers are meaningful. So this is available for homeowners. This little device sells regularly on Amazon and on our website for less than $157. And I think this is important for you as professionals to know about, which is why we're proud to give you this webinar, because we want you to be able to share this with your clients. This is EcoBlue. EcoBlue is a little different. It has only 18 counts per hour per picocurie per liter, which is phenomenal. Most professional sensors cannot get anywhere near that. And it works by simply plugging it in, and there's a button on the back. So you can toggle through and view the day average, the current average, the day average, the week, the month, and the year. So you don't get the trend charts, But we had requests from homeowners who said, well, they really didn't want something that you have to connect to Wi-Fi or use a smartphone. And so this is for those folks. And so it just depends on your client. But again, this is a way where they can track their radon concentrations in real time and see what's going on at a very affordable price. This one sells for about $139 regular price. Again, we want you to have an opportunity to provide these to your clients at a discount and make a little money while you're doing it. So to sum up why I think this is important to folks like yourselves is, let's say you're a radon tester and you go out and do a 2-day test. You could have done the very best test possible, but you only did a 2-day test because it's a real estate transaction typically. And that's the only time you have is a couple of days to get it done before, they've got a closing coming up. You all know the drill. But we all know, you went through the training, you all know that short-term results from different time periods can show a range of values. And radon concentrations change from day to night, from week to week, from month to month, from season to season. And a lot of variables can go on. And so if you're only getting a 2-day snapshot, you could very well be missing what the radon concentration is doing other times. So to have a sensor that you can constantly monitor the radon could be really important to those clients whose test results fell between 2 and 4, because they could have a false assumption that, oh, my radon's fine. And I've talked to people all the time for decades, and I'm sure you talk to them every day, that did a test one time and said, oh, my radon's fine. But that's a false sense of security because they're not looking at it to see what's going on. So this is an opportunity for you to provide those clients with a way to continue to look for a longer period of time. And then there's the situation where your home buyer's test could be at or above the action level. So typically, as we all know, in the US at least, the seller is going to end up having to mitigate the home. And hopefully you'll be the one to perform the post-mitigation clearance test. But quite frankly, even if it comes back low, how is the client going to know that the system is continuing to operate well throughout the seasons when they turn on the heat or the air conditioning later in the year? Is it going to be overpowered? For example, the whole way a mitigation system works, as we all know, is to maintain a lower pressure below the slab or the membrane than we have in the house. Well, if that pressure field is not strong enough, then it could be overwhelmed even just by the air handler running. And we all know there's systems out there like that. So this is a way where they can monitor their results ongoingly after the system is put in. And then if need be, get back and contact their mitigator and say, hey, this doesn't look right to me. But it's an important way for them to verify and continue to see what's going on. And then, quite frankly, if they, what's going to happen after they've monitored for a year or maybe 2? They could say, well, I'm feeling really comfortable. I've looked at my radon for a while and my concentrations are on average quite low. I think I want to give this to my neighbor or my brother-in-law or my mom or my dad, something. They're going to have a way that they can put that in somebody else's house, which could end up getting you more business. So I think it's a great opportunity. Referral Club is a great opportunity for you to be able to share this technology that Ecosense has made affordable for everybody. And that's why we're here tonight. So you're going to get a landing page where you can sell these products, actually not just those products, but all products, including our professional devices. And your clients will get a 5% discount or the lowest price available that we have on Amazon. So don't worry about, oh, but they can get it cheaper on Amazon. If we run a sale on Amazon, then David here is responsible for making sure that the landing page for our Referral Club members gets adjusted to the Amazon price, maybe even a little bit less, where they can say, hey, I even got it a little bit less than what you could get it for on Amazon. And then you're going to make a commission for those sales. So you're going to get a Referral Club link that you can embed, and Ksenia is going to tell you how all this works. And they're going to get competitive pricing. You're going to make some money. And then monthly payouts. David's going to tell you all about how our Referral Club dashboard works, where you can keep track of the sales that are made through your code. So there's two ways that could happen. They could click on a button on your website with, perhaps there's an image and promotion, and Ksenia is going to show you how all that works. Okay, and then the code will automatically be applied as soon as they go to the cart and they get the discount. Or you can put the code onto cards and give them out to your clients, and they can go in and enter it themselves. Hey, it all works. You're going to get credit for the sale, and we're going to drop ship them directly to your clients. Okay, so you don't have to buy them and keep them in inventory. We're going to take it, take the order. We're going to ship it to them. You're going to get the credit for it. And my experience is that once they start buying from you, okay, they're going to refer their friends to you as well, and their family members to you as well, and they will buy also. So it's a good way for you to pick up mitigation business, other testing business. So please listen to what David's got to say, because he's going to show you how the Referral Club dashboard works. So David, if you'll take over and walk them through that.
Yeah, thank you, Dallas. All right, so this is going to be very quick, but I hope very powerful, because here we have our dashboard, right? It is your one-stop shop for when it comes to everything, right? Here you'll be able to see, just straight up from the dashboard, you'll be able to see the amount of clicks that you've gotten on your link, how many sales you've done, your sales value, how much of a balance is left to be paid out. You get this nice little welcome sign that will actually let you know what kind of devices you're able to sell. For example, our consumer products, which Dallas spoke a little bit about, and also our professional products, the Eco Tracker and the Radon Eye. So as you could see, you could see your program details there, with a reward of 10% for all of our silver members, with a 5% off for your customer or your friends. That being said, after selling about $3,000 worth of product, you will then be able to jump up to our next tier, which is our gold tier. So that's always fun. Always a good thing to look for. As you can see in the middle of the dashboard, we have our social media profiles. You can actually sign up and link your social medias with this dashboard in order to be able to just kind of keep everything together. As for your referral link, Dallas mentioned that we have a landing page where you can then have your discount code at checkout. So with this referral link, you'll be able to connect all of your buttons on your website and so on and so forth, to be able to just automatically have that discount set for you. And here you can have your discount code, which you could change all of this in the settings, but once we get to there, you'll see what I mean. Once you click into analytics, you could see everything. Again, you could see your click sales and earnings and all that, but you'll also see where the clicks are coming from, how many people have actually engaged with your link, the amount of people that have added to cart, and how many orders have been fulfilled here. Right. We also have a marketing resources page, where you'll be able to download any kind of buttons or anything like that with a right click. As you can see here, you can save image as a PNG. We have a chat box as well as a campaign box. With the chat box, if you hit this here, you can then contact us, send us a message, and we'll be able to respond accordingly. So once you click onto the payments area, you'll see how much balance is left for the month and how much is ready to be paid out. You'll be able to go to your settings, add a PayPal email if it's missing, so on and so forth. And then finally, once you click into your settings, you can go through each and every one of these, to set up your social media, set up notifications, and to change any account information that you desire. So that is the dashboard in a nutshell. I'm going to go ahead and pass it along to Ksenia. She's going to explain the marketing resources in a little bit more depth and how you can actually incorporate it to your business.
So while Ksenia is getting her screen ready to share, let me just point out something to you. As I mentioned, this isn't just for the consumer products. So you can take advantage of being a Referral Club member for your pro devices. Think about it. Get 5% off the regular price, and you get the 10% commission. That's 15% off. Not bad. You need another Radon Eye Pro. You need some eco trackers. Think about it. It's a great deal.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Dallas. It was a nice transition. And thank you, David, for showing the dashboard. I quickly wanted to add on to David's presentation that in order for you guys to get to your dashboard, once you complete all the applications and you register as a member, when you go to our website and you click on Referral Club, this is the first thing you'll see, either to apply or log in. So if you lose your dashboard link, you can always find it on our website. And if you scroll down here, you will see a button to very helpful page for members. It's called Referral Club Resources. So I'll give you a quick tour over this page before I jump into actual tutorial. Here you will see, we're always updating this one to the latest, right? So you'll see like the latest video or webinar recording that we think will be helpful for you to watch. Here you can find step-by-step on how to join. So first you apply for membership. The step 2, you get a longer form like this one here. It's a sample, right? In this form, you will not just provide your information, but this is where you add your website URL. You also add your social media. You create your promo code, which you can customize, right? So for example, my name is Ksenia, so maybe I want my promo code to be Ksenia Radon or something like that. So it's totally up to you. So you'll find everything here. You can also provide any additional details in that form. Then once you have it all ready, you can go ahead and sign into your Referral Club dashboard at the top of the page like I showed earlier. And I will cover the marketing resources tab. Yeah, so this tab that David was walking you through earlier. And also, as you scroll down through this resources page, you will see step 4, which is begin sharing your special pricing. Right, so you have 2 options. You get a referral link, which has a feature similar to, I saw this question in chat, to Amazon affiliate link, meaning when somebody clicks on that link, they go to our website, your discount is automatically applied, and they complete quick checkout, and your commission get tracked as well through that link, right? So it does work similarly if you're familiar with that, but I think you get much more if you're using our link. because I'll show you how it looks, yeah, how it looks where they actually go. I think it's much more informative from a radon perspective, more educational, and just nicer presentation, better experience for your customers. So I'll walk you through how to add the shop button to your website, meaning how do you direct them? Yeah, where do you actually attach that link? And on that page, in your own pace, you guys can go and explore some examples of our customers, like adding it to their homepage, or you'll see a good examples of social media posting. So we're not limiting you to website. What if you don't have a website? Yeah, you probably have social media account. Maybe it's Facebook, maybe it's Instagram, or like Jesse, maybe you sharing videos, and you can share, like here in the description, he provides his link. He says, use promo code ARM to receive a discount. We do earn commission. So he's very transparent, but he's offering his value to his followers. Another option, you can share your link in your emails. We've seen customers adding their link into email signature. It's a great option. Or if you have like subscription-based emails, maybe once a month you send out a newsletter, you can consider adding like a block to your email newsletter like this. Maybe you have, I don't know, some news, useful links, updates, and then, by the way, I have a special discount from Ecosense. And another thing, of course, is not every time we are able to share it online through social media, through email or website, but we are able to share it in person. So in order for you to do that, we have a handout available on that page. You can download its PDF and it's fillable. And keep your eye on this page because this, let's say, brochure is getting updated. But here's where you can add your code, add your contacts, and when you print and you give it to your customer, they can go ahead to our website. And since it's not a link, right, they need to go to our website, add a product to a cart, and apply your promo code at checkout in order to get a discount, and for us to see that your discount code was used, so you get commission. So again, it's either they click to the link that tracks everything, so you don't need any additional actions, or you share promo code, but they need to apply it manually when they do the checkout, which that's normal practice of how you usually use the discount. So if you have any questions on this page, go ahead, submit in chat. I hope, David, you are there and you'll check it out. I'll continue with my presentation. So another valuable resource here is, if you go at the foot of our website, sorry, I've been scrolling up and down, you will see this media kit. It's not just for, I don't know, websites, news, or other magazines that we're working, or media outlets. It's also valuable for you if you want to work on some branding, yeah? So just keep this link in mind. It's also available in your dashboard, but this is where you can see which colors we're using, which fonts we're using, if you want to kind of match brand recognition. So this link is very useful. So I just cannot see my menu on top of, can I put this one down? Oh yeah, okay. So again, if we go here, marketing resources, let me put this one down. Okay, marketing resources. Here you have a bunch of tabs at the top just to kind of filter all the content you can use. So you have buttons. These are images. They're all PNG format and they're all transparent, meaning when you download, you can put it on any background. And still you have our branding, which is very good for credibility. Yeah. You have Eco Blue. You have every product images here, you know, blue or white. And also every product has a brochure. The reason why we add in brochure here is we know some of our users adding that to the website, or it's, I hope, can you follow my screen? Yeah, okay. Another useful thing is that you can copy product description from brochures. So if you struggle with describing what you're actually recommending, it's all here. Yeah, so feel free to copy this text from brochure files. And you will see it's for every product here. And then Media Kit, the one I showed earlier, if you cannot find it on a website, it's always in your dashboard. You can find brand guideline, colors, and fonts. And there's text file, which we'll use now when we'll try to add our link to the website. Again, you are always welcome to tweak it and customize it to you, to your voice, to your company. But this is something we suggest. So you can copy and just change a little bit so it's matching your company. So today I'll show a quick tutorial on how to add Ecosense Referral Club link to your website on example of Wix. Mostly because a few of our clients, who members of the Referral Club, they are using Wix Builder, and we notice it's one of the most popular ones. So why not? So Wix is a builder, right? So it's drag and drop. If you're using HTML code for your website, those are valuable too. But I have a feeling that most of us using something simple like drag and drop. So this is Wix. I just created I took a template, home services, home improvement. So it looks similar to, for example, I don't know, home inspection, radon mitigation site, where you have your business description here, get a quote, you have your services, and you can place something like this to your homepage. So the way I made it is pretty simple, You add a section or a block. And since Wix has so many templates, I think it's a good idea to use it. So I actually used this template, I think. I used this template because it has image and text. So I like the layout. It's very easy to tweak. Then I went to Growth Hero, our marketing resources, and I thought, all right, I want to promote EcoBlue. So I downloaded the image. Then I want a button. I downloaded the button. And I want to have my text ready. All right, so text is ready. I actually downloaded it and created like a Word file, so it's easier for me to copy and paste. So see which one works better for you. So what we've done, we go here, and I think this one was change the background, which is image. And I think site files, already uploaded this one. Yep. EcoBlue image, which you can choose. Yeah. And I also, since the product facing kind of out, not towards the center of the page, I just swapped places. Okay, let me move that. Swapped the places so that it's always good when your product or any image is facing towards the center. So keep that in mind when you choose the image or direction. Notice that most of our products, they turn in different ways, so you can alternate. Then, of course, you have your text as a heading. And I chose this one. Special price for your new continuous radon monitor. And we recommend you highlighting special price. So when I went here, hello, delete, I just copied special price for your continuous radon monitor. And I edited here and it came out way too big. So very simple, I edited the size so that it fits. And it's white on the black. And then for me to highlight this one in blue, I go to color, font color, and I added this one already here. So this is when our media kit becomes very handy. because you see that there's a color number, yeah? So this one has number 3D, B5, E6. So I don't think you'll be memorizing all of them, but in order for you to add this number, what you can do, you go to Media Kit, you open it. You're still following my screen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me know if it's getting too complicated or you guys getting lost. But you scroll, you'll see like the type of fonts we're using if you really want to match our branding. But very important one is this one, our colors. So it might be very small, but let me zoom. Here is the number of each color. Yeah, blue, or maybe we'll go with green. I don't know what your website theme is like. If your green color or button works better, go for it. So you copy this and you added the color to your color palette in Wix Builder. So add here, change the color, apply, and you'll see how that color will pop up. So I'll change it to blue. All right, here we go. Now this text, I just, again, went to this file here. The template will say company name. Yeah, so just copy, paste over here, add a gap. All right, my company name, I can change it to Xenia Home Inspections. And then I didn't really use this text, but I can drag it down here. It's all drag and drop, very easy, right? And I actually use it for this one, get 5% off with our promo code Xenia 5. So I can just go ahead and get 5% off with promo code. So I mentioned before, right? You don't really need to mention your promo code on the website because they'll be clicking on the button. But just in case, maybe they won't click, maybe they'll go directly to our website. You still want to get your commission and you don't want to lose this. Yeah. You can always, mention your promo code here just in case. Now I don't need the social buttons, so I'll delete them. Now here's the button. Here's the most exciting part, right, in the button. So a button element comes from Wix or from Website Builder, and you can always customize it. Change the text, like shop Ecosense. Or maybe I want to say shop EcoBlue or shop radon monitors. Yeah, so see which one works better, and then add a link here. So you want to make sure your button is clickable. Now, which link you add in here, you go to your growth hero dashboard. Here's your link. Yeah, here is your landing page link. That link will track your discount and track all the commissions. I click copy. And when I go to Wix, I added this the web address. I post this link. So anybody who clicks there, they will go to my landing page. New window, sure. So I'll need to stretch out this button. And of course, I'll change the color probably to same blue. Customize design. I think it's very intuitive here in Wix. Here's my blue color. I already added it before. So it's pretty good, pretty much it and good to go, I think. But I'll show you how to add Ecosense button because this is the one where usually people start having questions. So let me drag everything up here, make this block shorter so it's not taking too much space. For example, if I want this button, it's actually an image, right? And you can download it from your dashboard. So what I'll do here, add element, add image. And here's my image. I already downloaded it before. Now it's way too big. I'll make it smaller. Looks good to me. I'll align it here. In Wix is very good. It helps you align everything. And to make it a button, I'll need to add a link. Yeah, so you're looking for this chain icon, web address. Here's my link, which is David's link for today. So David will be getting his commission. All right. So let's see if I can get rid of this button. I want this button now. So for example, let's click preview. Okay, here's my website. I have this previous blog that I built, or this one. I want to click on that image because it looks like button. And it takes me to landing page, right? This is where your client's shopping begin. They get to a page with educational information that talks about radon and its nature, and that it's, you know, fluctuating, it's changing all the time. So continuously monitoring your radon is the key. They see all the features, all what they got, like free shipping, quick shipping, and they can find a product that they want right away. There are more resources here if they want to learn more about radon. Yeah, there are some articles, some facts, more information about each product, including brochures. So if you didn't add this everything to your website, don't worry, they'll explore more on our page, as well as some videos that we recommend. So for example, let's see, I want to buy EcoBlue. I'm adding it to a cart. View cart. I see the regular price. And then when I click checkout, this is where David's or your discount will be applied, right? Oh, okay. Let's keep changing. My computer is confused which one I want to use. Okay, because David only was 10. All right, we got it. So they'll get the promo code automatically. So that's pretty much it. Once they purchase, I think I already saw a question in chat. How is it like when a customer purchases? Do you get notification, or can you track their shipping? David, if you could help with this question, because you know they provide all the information here and what's happening next between customer and you, their referral member. But this is where the journey ends pretty much. So my presentation is over here. If you have any questions, you let me know. Thank you.
Some great job, Ksenia.
Thank you.
Okay, so David, we've got some questions. So I know one of them, I don't know if you got to answer them via chat or not. One of them was, if you make up your own code, what if somebody else picked the same thing? I'm assuming it will say that one's been taken already.
That's correct. I went ahead and answered. Yeah, so I went ahead and answered that, and exactly the exact same you know, idea is if you have a, you know, used account or discount code, it'll just shoot you an error saying, you know, try again with a different code. Someone just posted here in the chat asking, how do you calculate sales tax without knowing the buyer's address? So because we are in California, right, it automatically, you know, reads the IP address, and from, you know, it lets us know that we're in California. So it'll calculate the sales tax after you put the address, which when you looked at the checkout, it had the address function to the left. So
in other words, if you're in Colorado or you're in Wisconsin, then it will apply the sales tax for that particular state. Or if there is no sales tax, there just won't be any applied.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it will depend on where you're located. The other option, other than, you know, what Ksenia was showing you, is if you're like me and all that just sounds like difficult, then hopefully you have a guy or a gal. You know, I've got a gal who does all this for me.
Or you book one-on-one with us.
Yeah, or you can book a one-on-one, exactly. So we're here, obviously, it's in our best interest if this all works for you. So if you start the journey to setting all this up and you have some trouble, then you saw that little chat part there on your Referral Club dashboard. Send a message and say, help, I'm stuck here, I don't know what to do. And somebody will call you and get it straightened out for you. So our biggest message for tonight, for those of you who have taken the time to be with us, is we want you to be successful in this effort, to make it worth your time. We know, yeah, the commission's not going to make you rich, we get it, but I think you'll make some nice extra cash. But more importantly, you'll have another way to communicate with your clients and hopefully pick up other business as the word spreads. So that's it all sort of snowballs once people see, hey, I got this EcoCube or this EcoBlue or whatever from my home inspector or from my radon mitigator, and then they'll come to you as well.
Looks like there's another question. Is shipping free, and would we be able to advertise that? If so, yeah, so standard shipping is free. So you can go ahead and advertise that if you'd like. So
yeah, there was a question about making sure, can you get the information on who purchased, where it's sort of a joint campaign, right? Where they will be able to follow up with whoever made that purchase if they need to, correct?
correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're not trying to hide that from you in any way.
Yeah. All right. So it
Any
looks like we
other
have
questions?
another one here. Standard shipping, I'm assuming, is continuous in US and Canada. So
Good
Dallas, do
question.
you wanna
Yeah,
take over this one?
well, we have just opened a fulfillment center in Vancouver. Yay! So it's long overdue. We're proud to have it. So we are now operating full tilt in Canada. So and yeah, when I think about Canada, these products are even more applicable, I think, because Canada, has the recommendation that you need at least 90 days worth of testing before you make a decision. That's the recommendation from Health Canada. So here's an opportunity for somebody to get some really good data at an affordable price, and then continue to look beyond 90 days. And what we find a lot is that people may look at their 90-day average and maybe it was 3.4, but they saw enough of it being above the action level that they don't like it. They want to have a mitigator come take care of it. They've read somewhere that lowering concentrations of less than the action level in Canada, it's what, 200 becquerels per cubic meter. So maybe they're knocking well over that sometimes, even though their average is less. So they're going to want to call Bob Wood's company and say, hey, we need you to come out and install a mitigation system. So I'm hearing more and more from people who are promoting Referral Club that if they're in the mitigation business in particular, that if there's not a real estate transaction involved, then they are actually recommending a test for with a EcoCube or an EcoBlue, and that way they can get a longer look at it, and they may decide to go ahead and have it mitigated, even though the action level didn't quite get reached over the average.
Very good. All right, here's another question. What is the standard shipping in terms of setting day expectation? Good question. It really depends on where you are in the country, but we usually say between 4 to 5 business days. Okay. Anybody else have any more questions?
Okay, are we good?
We're right on time, 6:45 on East Coast.
All right. Well, we certainly don't want to waste your time. So if we don't have any more questions, then I'll save my tap dance for the next time.
Oh,
Oh, we have one more. All right.
thank you very much.
Okay, we have Randall. Much of our business is in the OC area with only 2 picocuries average. How do I market it?
In what area?
The Orange County area?
Ah, well, you know, it's that assumption that the average is only 2 picocuries per liter is based on a very small sampling of homes. That's how I would market it. It's always easy to say there's no radon in Southern California as long as nobody tests for radon. What we're finding is that once people start testing, guess what? So there are testing companies around that area, maybe not right in Orange, but I know there's a testing company and a mitigation company not too far from there, and they find radon with some regularity, high enough to be mitigated. The only way to know is to test. The EPA and Health Canada as well don't say test in this place or that place, but don't worry about not testing don't worry about testing in Southern California or Texas or wherever. They say the only way to know is to test. That's a good question. Anything else? All right.
Looks like
It
that's
was
it.
fun. Thank you, David. Thank you, Ksenia. Thanks to all of you for joining us. Keep an eye on notices for our next webinar. We've got exciting things coming up with special guests and happy hours, and gosh, you know, if you keep following us, and we'll keep you entertained and hopefully give you some great deals along the way. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Everyone.